We are on an excursion today. It's Monday. It's the start of a new vlog.
Happy Monday!
I'm so sorry if it is so loud. We're in the car and it's bucketing down rain.
That dog has a raincoat!
Oh, yellow raincoat. If you didn't watch my last vlog, we went to Melbourne for the weekend, but it's currently Monday, which feels very strange. Yeah, we're flying home tonight, so we're just trying to pack in as much as we can on our last day. So first up, we're going to, well, actually we're kind of doing like a food tour. It's a bit excessive, but it's food that we can't eat in Queensland, so we're in Melbourne, so you just have to make the most of it. First up on the agenda is a breakfast entree. We're going to Blitz Bar in Brighton. I think there's a few locations around Melbourne. I think the last time I had it was before the Errands tour in Melbourne, which is obviously a phenomenal memory for me. But it's like a serve yourself acai vibes, kind of like Yochi, but acai. And the acai is so yummy. Take a shot every time I say the word acai. So we're meeting up with Shiv, having some acai. The weather, we're in Melbourne, is not screaming acai weather, but I'm putting my jumper on and I'm eating it because it tastes really good. But then for actual breakfast after our entree, we're gonna head into the city and we're gonna go to Higher Ground, which again I've been to multiple times when I'm in Melbourne, because they serve this avocado pretzel thing and it's genuinely like the best breakfast meal I've ever had in my life, and I think about it really often. So we'll be getting that, and then I think we'll just spend the rest of the day tramming around the city. We've not 100% decided on what we want to do, but we'll figure it out. And then we've got to drop the car hire car. I was like, why have I said that wrong?
English?
The hire car back, and then head to the airport. We're flying out at like 7. I've never had Hake's chocolate. I think it's a Melbourne thing. I don't know. I got 2 little coconut rough balls to try. They look like a great texture. They look like a great bite. This is, whoa.
Hello?
Fucking bumpy in here. This is the...
Oh, pipe down, Chachi.
This is the ball that we're dealing with.
Good soup.
That was good shit.
I'm not going back to get more.
Damn it.
Next time.
Mind you, 2 was $5, so I'd hate to know how much it is to get more. You're having that half.
And sausage.
Oh, I'm gonna use my marbles.
Your mum's was lost.
Okay. Okay, Ricky. Okay, Ricky.
I'd like to try the strawberry cream one.
We're about 10 minutes away from the car hire place. Dropping that off, catching the shuttle to the airport.
Max and Lax.
And then Max, Lax, and I just can't wait to be seated on the plane, to be honest. But also probably shouldn't nap on the plane either, because we land at like 9.
Oh shit. Excuse me guys, sorry.
You've been the best driver this weekend. I'm very appreciative.
You're so welcome, anything for you. We're getting food, chilling, and then walking to the gate. Because it's so like, I need a packed lunch.
It's so far away. Yeah. And I want to be there for like as little amount of time as possible. We've got to go. We shouldn't be having any human interaction currently, so gonna leave you be. Hopefully we make it home in one piece.
What is that at the moment? That's what you're doing.
I know, it's funny.
It's funny.
It's funny. It's currently Wednesday. We flew back into the Gold Coast late Monday night, and then all day yesterday was spent getting my car serviced, which I mentioned in my last vlog I'd been putting off for ages. Got my safety recall fixed, my regular service done, and now I don't have to go until like a couple of months into next year, which feels phenomenal actually. My face is not the same color as my neck, and we're just gonna have to look past that and ignore it. Dropped off my car yesterday morning and then spent all day in front of my computer editing last week's vlog, which I really loved. Some vlogs are just extra fun to edit. Obviously when I'm going away and doing fun things, that's always gonna be more enjoyable to edit. So I had a great time. Picked up my car, whatever. Came home, had dinner, went to bed, woke up early this morning, continued editing, and I've just gotten ready to go to the gym. Soph and I are trying to get back into our strength training era. So we're gonna go to the gym and do a strength session. We have no plan, no program. We'll figure that out once we get there, but just getting to the gym before we have everything figured out, just so that we can like get moving. I haven't strength trained in what feels like forever. It's only been a few weeks, probably, or it's probably been a month actually. And then this afternoon I have a physio appointment and I'm getting a full 60-minute remedial massage, and I'm so excited. My back has been kind of tight the last couple of weeks, and so I just need some pressure in there. I think I have a knot on like my left upper back, and it's sore. It's tight, it's uncomfy, and I've seen this physio before and I'm convinced that she has magical hands, which is at the Female Physio Co, and I'm so excited. Like, that'll just be a perfect way to end off my day. I do have to go grocery shopping this afternoon. I am trying to avoid it because I really don't want to do that, so we'll see. But that's what my Wednesday is looking like. I've designated today as an errands day. The first half of errands, lame. Actually, really just the first errand is lame, but the rest are fun. First up, I have to go and get my license renewed. Firstly, that just makes me feel so old because that means it's been 10 years since I got my license. And that's just so sad. Also, I have to get a new photo for said license, and that makes me so scared because what if my photo is worse? My last photo, I'm 16. I feel like that was like, is that your learner's photo you get? Or when you get on your Ps? I'm 17, so much hormonal acne covering my face. I'm in my school uniform. I don't look that bad though, and I just feel like it would be really devastating if my photo now 10 years later is worse. So I'm just gonna hope for the best. I also just haven't been to the Department of Transport since I got my license. Like, I've not had to go for anything, and I just feel like it's not a fun place to be. I feel like there's always just like interesting characters in there. It always takes longer than it should, so I'm kind of dreading that, but I don't want to procrastinate and put it off and then my license expire, because that is something that I would do. Actually, we were in Melbourne last weekend. There was a man hiring a car and he had booked it for I think maybe like 18 days, but halfway through that booked time his license actually ran out, and so he couldn't hire the car for the whole time. I know that that is something that I would do. I would just keep driving around when my license expired without realizing, and then it would just cause a huge dilemma. So I'm trying to be proactive. This is really new and fresh for me. It doesn't expire until December. We're already in November. Before I know it, it's gonna be December, so getting that done today. I also want to go to the health food shop and get a bottle of filtered water because Soph gave me a water filter system thing for my birthday, and ever since that one bottle of water ran out, I've never gone to refill it. I did leave the house today and forget to bring that bottle with me, but I'm just gonna go buy a new one and just suss out the vibes of how to refill those bottles. I have no idea how it works. It kind of overwhelms me, and I hate new scenarios and like having to figure stuff out like that. I don't know why. I've just been procrastinating buying this water for so long, but I can have filtered water at home, and I've just been silly and not getting my water and then just drinking water from the tap, and then the fun begins from there. I want to pop into TK Maxx and just have a browse through their Christmas section. I also want to go to a different place and buy some coconut water because I'm out and I don't like living my life like that. I can't live without it actually. But after that, I'm going home and the Christmas tree is going up, and I'm so excited. And if you're a hater for people who celebrate Christmas early, this isn't a safe space for you, and you should just keep your opinion to yourself. Christmas bedding is gonna get put on, tree's gonna go up. I bought some Christmas lights for my veranda, like my little balcony, and I believe they're solar powered, so I wouldn't mind charging them in the afternoon sun. We're just like getting Christmas started. It's not gonna get all done today, but the bedding is going on, the tree is going up, and then we can just spend the rest of the month decorating the rest of the house. I've never been good at decorating the rest of the house. Like, obviously the tree is a huge main attraction of Christmas, but I've never been good at like hanging anything on my wall, and like I want to get a little mistletoe and hang it in my hallway. I was potentially thinking of getting like a bow or a wreath or something to put on my apartment door so that like when you're walking down the hallway it's Christmassy, but that'll be like a later in the month thing. I think for now we'll just do the big things, and I'm so excited. The warmer it gets, the more Christmassy it feels, and I just so happy about it.
Is there enough? I reckon you could fit more in that hand.
just flipped up the screen on my camera and realized that I am wearing my cat ears while getting ready. So that's coming off. I'm just finishing off doing my makeup. I'm having one of those days today where I don't want to say a single word or see a single person. And that's that on that, isn't it? So I will just talk to myself at home all day. I've just finished getting ready. I need to sharpen this so bad. I have to film some work. What am I saying? Every word that is coming out of my mouth just sounds not right. I can't put that on actually. I think we need to migrate to the bathroom. I've been loving sitting on my bedroom floor. I'm in the doorway, which is where my mirror sits, to do my makeup, because normally I just sit in my, normally I just stand in my bathroom, but I've really been enjoying putting music on, sitting down and just slowly getting ready. Every word that is coming out of my mouth, I hate so much. Am I okay? I've been loving sitting here doing my makeup. However, it makes me realize how awful my posture is, because I'm just sitting like this the whole time. I'm like this up in the mirror with my back so hunched, it's not even funny. And then I go to the physio for a massage and I'm like, oh, why is my back tight? Hello? You don't sit like a proper person. Why are you doing that? Anyway, speaking of the physio, I had my massage the other afternoon and I have been so sore ever since. It feels like my neck and trap especially should be black, blue, purple. Like it feels so bruised. I can't even just lightly touch it because it hurts so bad, in the best way possible. My physio asked what kind of pressure I wanted and I just said medium, because I was like, I don't know, I don't want it too light that it doesn't do anything, but I also don't want hard. However, maybe I should be saying light to medium because it hurts so bad. It's a good pain, and in my head I'm assuming the physio is using the amount of pressure that she thinks my muscles need. Am I wrong? If you're a physio, maybe let me know if I'm crazy. So I'm like, do your thing, use the pressure you think I need equally. Holy shit, that hurt so bad, especially when I was lying on my back and she was doing like the tops of my legs, like my quads. She got the back of my neck while I was lying on my back, and for some reason, holy shit, it actually, like, you know how your neck has like muscles like that are kind of like lines? It felt like she was holding those muscles and just like pulling them so hard. It actually just felt like I had rubber bands in my neck and they were about to snap. But I'm saying all of this like in a good way. It felt so good, and I will be back to have that again, because the more and more time that passes, I feel so like limber and free, and like I'm getting less headaches and it feels so good. So I sound like I'm complaining. I'm not. I loved every minute of it, to be honest. She also said, and she said this last time as well, that my left leg is way tighter than my right one. And the only thing that I can think of that would affect that would be my left leg is like my plantar leg for when I play soccer. So I lean on that, obviously. I put all my weight and lean on that when I kick with my right foot. I just thought it was so interesting. But that's the only thing I can think of, and I'm like, I don't feel like I play soccer enough for it to affect my muscles like that, but I guess it does. And like, does that mean my left leg's actually stronger than my right, or no? It's like, you know when you do lunges and like one leg tends to feel better than the other? Is this one of those scenarios? Have I just been like accidentally building up lots of strength in my left leg by kicking with my right? I don't know. Okay, makeup is done. I just need to do my lip liner, which I need to sharpen. So we can head to the bathroom. I'm gonna straighten my hair. I'm gonna film some brain work that I need to get done, and then I'm gonna make my matcha, and that is my reward. I'm so excited. I've been out of matcha at home for like probably a month now. I just kept forgetting to order it. Finally got a big bag in the mail the other day, so making that and drinking that is gonna be my post-filming reward. I need to film a reel for Black Friday, because Black Friday sales are coming up before we know it, which is crazy. I just can't believe that we're in November. I can't believe that we're in the final 2 months of the year. It actually makes me feel sick to my stomach how quickly time flies. I have all the outfits that I'm gonna be trying on for the video laid out already, so I'm gonna do that and then make my matcha. Okay, I finally finished filming. I don't know why that took me so long. It's already 1:15. I'm really upset at how that took actually so long. One of those tasks that like you think in your head will not take very much time at all, and then it always surprises you, and then I never learn. I also left an outfit on from filming. It's Muscle Nation blue shorts and yellow tee. The blue on the shirt matches the shorts, and pardon? That just really scratches an itch in my brain. Anyway, I can finally make my matcha. I've just spent the last like too long filling up my little matcha pot, because Matcha Lane now sell 100-gram matcha bags. Like this is as big as my head. Like that's just perfect. And I just filled up this little pot full of matcha, which is quite satisfying. Here's my dilemma. I've been raving about these Cocoa Coast mango coconut water, and I've been thinking, I know that people drink ice long blacks on coconut water, and I also love flavoring in my matchas. I love mango, I love strawberry. So I was kind of potentially thinking of making my matcha with this. Kind of like a matcha ice long black vibes, like a matcha Americano. I don't know, a matcha with no milk, but like flavored mango coconut water. My only qualm is if it's bad, I waste matcha and I waste this, which is like liquid gold to me because it's so hard to find. I had a few people comment on my last vlog when I talked about these saying that you can buy them at Woolies, but Woolies doesn't stock this flavor. I think it's just like an organic shop thing or like those convenience stores that I was already talking about. I have looked on Amazon and they're out of stock, so I think when they come back in stock I'm gonna buy a big pack. But for now these are a rare. I don't know why my voice has gone all funny. I have no phlegm in my throat. For now this is liquid gold and I don't want to waste it on a matcha that it will taste bad. Equally, like I love my matcha with my milk, so this is just like pure curiosity, but I just don't know if today is the day that I risk it. Because I was also like, I could do this with like half milk or like a dash of milk to still make it a little bit creamy, but I don't know if mixing milk and coconut water is just a really bad idea. I don't know. I think I have to do it just so I know. Also, I didn't end up getting around to putting the Christmas tree up yesterday. I kind of just ran out of energy towards the end of the day and I wanted it to be like a monumentous moment when I had lots of energy and I was feeling very fun and happy and bubbly. So I've put that on hold for now. I think we're going to do it on the weekend when we have a little bit more time up our sleeves. But I did put the Christmas bedding on, which has already brought me so much joy. Sleeping in the sheets last night was actually so great because it's just fresh sheets, but B, just made me feel so festive, and like waking up with the sun rising and the blue sky, a little bit of warmth in the air in my Christmas festive bedding, like it just brought me so much joy. So bedding is on. I also brought out my Christmas cups. So I packed away my anthropology glasses and I've just replaced them with these in my cupboard. These are from Kmart, I think either last year or the year before. I will not be surprised if they come out with more this year. Whoa. Hello? And I just pack these away and bring them out every year. They are honestly one of like the best glasses ever. Obviously I love them because they're Christmas, but they're also just like a great size, great height, great width. These two still have the green on the rim. These two, unfortunately, I think I've used these the most and that's why it's worn off quicker. I also definitely put them in the dishwasher when you're not meant to, but these don't have a rim anymore, but still so incredibly cute. I don't know which one to use for my matcha today. Maybe the Christmas tree because it's green. I wouldn't say this is very sweet, so I'm scared that the matcha is going to be quite bitter because I usually sweeten my matcha, so I think I might just do some honey as my sweetener and just hope that that'll make up for it. I don't know. If this is really bad, I've just taken one for the team. I don't even know if this pour will look good. Oh, I all of a sudden had really, really low hopes. I obviously knew it was going to be dark. I don't know why I've done this. Oh. The first sip is really good and then you get the aftertaste of like bitter matcha, which I understand that's what matcha is, like it's obvious, I fear, but the first initial sip of it is so good. Okay, I'm gonna be crazy, hold me in this space. I'm gonna add milk to it because I feel like that could potentially take the bitterness away, but I could be so incredibly wrong. But I already don't like it that much, so it can't ruin it completely. That felt illegal. Oh. Why is that delicious? It's actually really good. It tastes like a natural mango wheat bar with matcha. That actually tastes really, really good. I'm shocked. We've really turned that around. That's really shocked me. I'm gonna drink this way too quickly, I fear. I've popped out for the afternoon. I'm gonna go in a little Christmas shop. There are just a few things that I've had my eye on from a few different places, so I'm just gonna go for a stroll around. I don't feel like I go to the shops and just wander. I don't have anywhere to be. I don't have anyone with me, and I just get to stroll around at my own pace and just see what shops have what for Christmas, and I'm so excited. I just adore the fact that Christmas makes everyday life that much more enjoyable, and I'm so excited to have my house decorated. I feel like I need to get more in the spirit this year than I did last year. Usually I'm just a tree up, Christmas bedding on, Christmas mugs and glasses in use kind of gal, but I kind of just want Christmas all over my whole house, in my bathroom, in my bedroom, in my kitchen, in my living room, every space of my house to look like Christmas. Thought I'd give you a quick everyone take a deep breath and try again. I feel like I was a medium amount of successful. Like I didn't get every single thing that I was looking for, but I also didn't leave empty-handed. So we'll take the W, we'll take the win. I've been after some wrapping paper, and honestly, I'm not like obsessed with these, but I do think they're really cute. I did a couple of laps around Typo and then I left, and then I came back like 20 minutes later and like properly decided what I want. I don't know, I was just so overwhelmed. There was just so much Christmas everywhere and I didn't know what I wanted. First of all, this pink, red, white plaid wrapping paper can be used all year round or just for Christmas. I only really have Christmas wrapping paper at home. I don't have anything for birthdays or just other random gifts. But then also in saying that, I don't have a lot of Christmas wrapping either. And Typo had this cute pink with green and red little hollies on it with ribbons, and I thought that was quite cute. So I got both of them. Also from Typo, I got this green and pink bag, which I know is Christmas. It is screaming Wicked now that I'm really looking at it, but I just thought it was such a cute little gift bag. I don't know who's gonna get it. I don't know what gift's gonna go in it, but I just thought it was cute. Also, I just can't believe that we're getting Wicked Part 2 literally so soon, just quietly on the pink and green front. And then I also got 5 or 6 in total new Christmas tree ornaments. Most Also, these are just funny. I feel like I already have my aesthetic baubles and like my tree all together like looks very cute, but I love funny ornaments that like make sense for the person's tree that it is. So my girlfriend and I just chose a few that felt very us. And honestly, I'm obsessed. Look at this little bottle of eggnog. You're kidding me? I can't wait for eggnog to be stocked on the shelves. Like, it's actually gonna be the best day of the year. It's actually the best day of the year every year. Look how cute that is. We also got a cutie little Winnie the Pooh. He's holding I think it's a pot of honey with a bow on it. I think. We also have Donkey from Shrek. He's got Christmas lights hanging around him. And we also got Santa sitting on the toilet texting. This is my girlfriend sending me Instagram reels on the toilet every day. So we just had to get it. And then lastly, I'm assuming I can show this and not get demonetized. It's a little vibrator with a Santa hat on top. And it's pink and orange, which is the lesbian flag colors. And I just think that's quite funny. And so I had to get it. It just makes me laugh. I did go to Big W and get a little stocking for Winston. I already have one of these with my initial and my girlfriend's initial. And I just felt like 2 hanging up was just kind of lame. And then like I did forget about Winston when I initially bought them. Whoops. And I just feel like 3 hanging up together will look way cuter anyway. So picked up the W. I think it's so cute. And we're going to hang these on the TV unit because there's like a shelf in the middle and they'll like hang down perfectly. And I think they're going to be so cute. And then I walked past H&M and they were kind of slaying Christmas in like a really nice bougie way. I just never look in H&M for anything ever. But their home range and their Christmas range, honestly, gorgeous. Loved it. They had these pink and red like metallic baubles, which I just thought was so cute. And I just thought a nice like pop of pink and red on the tree. Just felt very me. I honestly just couldn't not get them. And then lastly, I already have one Christmas pillow that I use for my couch, but I wanted another one so that there was one on each end of the couch. And nowhere really has any that have been catching my eye. And then I saw this one in the H&M window, which I just thought was like very plain, very classic, but just like perfect actually. And it's just a pillowcase and I already have old couch pillows that just sit in my spare room. So I can just chuck them in this and then change the case when Christmas is done. I just thought that was very storage friendly. Happy Sunday. I woke up with a sty and I'm grumpy about it. It's itchy and it's sore, and honestly this is it looking better than it did when I first woke up, but we're trying to ignore it. We're trying to move past it. It is a great day because we're gonna finally put up the Christmas tree. I went to TK Maxx yesterday and I left with a huge Santa sack full of stuff. I wanted a Christmas blanket for the couch and TK Maxx had racks and racks and racks full of them, and this one was my favorite. It's so soft, but I also just think the white and green is so cute. It's not like in your face Christmas. I honestly was really looking for a plaid, kind of like this coloring, a plaid blanket, and I also wanted a plaid table runner as well, but there was just no plaid to be seen anywhere. But I think this is so cute. And in the next couple of weeks, I think before December, I'm going to be getting a new couch, which is very exciting. And like this looks great with my white couch now, but it'll also look really good with my new couch coming soon. That was our first purchase, even though Australian Christmas is in summer. You put the aircon on and I will be snuggling up with a rug. Also picked up some Christmas candles. This one, the scent is like good, but I don't even know what it smells like, to be honest. Oh, it's called Magical Christmas Morning. Like, I don't know if that's true. I actually can't tell you what that smells like, but look how adorable it is. It's so cute. I love her. I don't know where she's going, but she'll find somewhere. And then this one, oh my god, hope everyone's okay. And then got this one mainly for the smell, because this smells exactly like Christmas. Oh, I forgot about this. We also got a Christmas frame. They had heaps of different red or green ones that were really cute. So once the tree is up, we'll take a photo with Winston in matching Christmas pajamas and stick it in there and put it like on the TV unit or bookshelf or something. I think that's very cute. And then lastly, I've never done this before, but I bought a table runner and I'm gonna run it over my TV unit. Again, TK Maxx had racks full of these. There's so many to choose from. And this was my favorite. It's got candy canes with bows on it. It's so cute. It's time to rearrange the living room to fit the tree in here. Last Christmas, I only had my couch. I didn't have this like white storage thing. I didn't have my dining table. So my tree just sat right here where you are right now. I'm gonna move this white thing into the spare room and then that'll give us enough room because I don't want the like couch and dining table to be like crowded by the Christmas tree. We'll light some Christmas candles. We've got Christmas music already on the TV and we're gonna transform this house into a Christmas home.
I didn't like that snow globe. I did. It's not working.
don't know if I've done absolutely everything in my house that I will to make it Christmassy, but it feels like my apartment is just completely transformed. I haven't done anything crazy, but even just having the Christmas tree up, like everything just feels so magical, and it just actually brings me so much joy to come home and turn those lights on. Firstly, obviously, we have the tree in all of her beauty. I'm pretty sure this Christmas tree is a Jingle Jollies tree. I got it secondhand, passed down. It's a pre-lit tree, which is my favorite because I hate wrapping Christmas lights around Christmas trees, and there are just so many fun ornaments on here that I've collected over the years. I tend to get a lot of my ornaments when I'm traveling, which makes them hold such an extra special place in my heart, and I just think it's so cute. I think I want to get a new star because I feel like this white one's a bit boring, and I also have a little knitted, like crocheted Santa hat on the top, which I think is cute, but I'm on the hunt. I'm on the lookout. I might even like look at getting an angel or something. I don't know, but for now, this is the tree in all of her beauty. I have my TK Maxx blanket, which I love so much. It is so soft. And then this little Christmas pillow is from, I think, Kmart or Target a couple of years ago. And then this one is the pillowcase that I bought from H&M, which I think is very cute. I like that they're a bit like mixed matched, but still the same vibe. And lastly, by absolutely no means least, I think what we've done with this TV unit is my favorite. I think it's so cute. This is the table runner from TK Maxx, and I didn't measure a single thing, and it fits the width perfectly and the length. It hits the same point on each side of the TV unit, and it like looks like it was made for it, and I think it like transformed the TV unit. Like, this TV unit is so old. I've been meaning to buy a new one for so long. It's like caving in the middle, like it's nothing special. My camera is having such a hard time in this low light. I'm so sorry. I have no idea where this little gnome guy is from. I've had him for I think a year or two. That Kmart candle. We've got the TK Maxx candle, which like matches the Kmart candle in opposite way, which I think is really cute. We've got the TK Maxx Christmas frame that we're yet to take our Christmas photo and print it out, but that looks cute. And then down here, which I think is my favorite part of the whole TV unit, and honestly probably my whole Christmas setup, we've got our little family stockings hanging there, which like nothing is going in them. They're so tiny and small, but I think they just look so cute. And that's just like my chosen family, and that brings my heart so much joy. Also, I think my sty has been very slowly improving over the course of the day, so I'm really hoping that goes away really soon. I don't even know how I got it. I hate it. Anyway, I'm gonna end off this vlog here. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you very much, and I'll see you in my next video very, very soon.